If you have seen Thera's original release version on the workshop, you might know that its design was a bit questionable. Lots of funny angles, weird buffing and other clutter. All of W, a fellow mapping-oriented YouTube person, made an entire 20-minute video giving his opinions on the map's design. And it received an interesting response from FMPone, the map's creator. While he agreed with some points, his general statement was that if you actually take the time to play the map a bunch, you will see that it works. And as long as it works, who cares about your preconceived notions of map design? Fast forward to today, and the map had hundreds of changes. Most clutter was cleaned up, deep angles blocked off, and new paths were added. Olaf even made a new video pretty much saying that the map is fixed.
FMPone has fixed quite literally all of the issues I had with the map, and all the things not fixed turn out to be non-issues anyway.
Well, I disagree. There still are some features that somehow survived all of the updates, and I'm here to give an in-depth critique of their flaws. Let's begin. In the mid we have a classic Mirage style window, but unlike Mirage it has glass in it. You know, there's a reason there are barely any maps that put breakable glass in the middle of such an important angle. It serves no purpose other than to frustrate the players by blocking pistol round headshots and start of the round grenades.
But T1 can't you break the window at the start of the round, sort of like Mirage?
Well, first of all, the vent on Mirage is different. You can break it with your knife without losing any speed, while on Thera you must shoot it, cause knifing this window will lead to something like this. A better comparison might be the window on Nuke B site. But it's actually quite important there, since to get from secret to B site or vice versa you must either open a door or break the glass. So both CTs and Ts who want to push there need to consider the sound cue that would alert players all over the map. While on Thera you can't really hear the glass from more than 20 meters away. So yeah, I think there would be only benefits to removing the glass here. Skill jumps at this point are a staple of FMPone's maps. His other levels like Cash and Sub-Zero are some of the best examples of well-designed skill jumps in CSGO. Here on Thera we also have a couple, but I think their design is a bit questionable. First of all, this one on A. It looks easy at first, but you will quickly find out that the roof thingy blocks you and you must either jump really early or do a strafe. Bonking your head is pretty frustrating as it is, but also I just don't see why this jump should have this added difficulty. This roof's only purpose is to make the jump harder. It doesn't seem like removing it would have any knock-on effect on the rest of the bomb site. As I see it, skill jumps on Cash were mostly these flashy moves that weren't absolutely necessary and at best gave you a slight off angle. But blocking an entire path behind a harder jump like this feels kinda wrong. I have even stronger feelings about this jump here. It's also not the easiest and blocks off terrorists from basically the whole of upper B. Initially I thought it was a boost only and that would make sense, trading timings of two players to get this very strong angle into B, kinda reminiscent of the mid boost on Cash. But turns out you can actually jump onto this tiny brown door. Its color stands out a bit, but it doesn't really make sense as one of the main ways to get around the map. I even saw some people messaging FMPone thinking that this jump was an unintentional bug. Again, back to the Cash comparison, all jumps there made sense. I can imagine a human being balancing on top of a lamp or this box. But standing on 2 pixels of a door is getting a bit more into the mountain goat territory. And if I can't stand on this door, why can't I climb these electric things on their side, or maybe jump on these wooden knobs? Most importantly, I don't see a reason why this jump shouldn't be easier. Once again, just replace the brown door with some stacked crates or 2 barrels or I don't know. Because as it is right now, going up there is very advantageous, so you will want to do it a lot. But doing it can be frustrating, so why not alleviate the frustration? One of the main points of the Nuke remake was just making the silo jump easier. I think the same logic applies here. Lastly, I want to mention T-Spawn. It's designed in a way that at the start of every round, you always need to perform a 180-degree rotation with your mouse. And if you go to B through here, you need to do yet another one. I play on super high sensitivity, and even for me that's annoying, making me pick up the mice and readjust it every time I leave T-Spawn. And let's go back to FMPone's comment for a second. As he said, if it works, it works. And yeah, the spawn works, the skill jumps work, and the glass window doesn't make the map unplayable. But I would respond to that by saying that it can work better. I do think that the map is super fun and had lots of thought put into it. I appreciate that its creator had a vision and made quite an experimental layout actually work. But at a certain point, level design transforms from creating core parts of the map to reducing player frustration. And I think this map can do with a tiny bit more of that. If you like this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye. And also remove these pillars, they always block my AVP shots, thanks.